Freedom and Love by Thomas Campbell, 1777 to 1844. How delicious is the winning of a kiss at love's beginning, when two mutual hearts are sighing, for the knot there's no untying. Yet remember, midst our wooing, love has bliss, but love has ruin. Other smiles may make you fickle, tears for other charms may trickle. Love he comes and love he tarries, just as fate or fancy carries. Longest stays when sorest chidden, laughs and flies when pressed and bidden. Bind the sea to slumber stilly, bind its odour to the lily. Bind the aspen ne'er to quiver, then bind love to last for ever. Love's a fire that needs renewal, of fresh beauty for its fuel. Love's wing moults when caged and captured, only free he soars enraptured. Can you keep the bee from ranging, or the ringdove's neck from changing? No, nor fettered love from dying, in the knot there's no untying. So this is a poem by Thomas Campbell. Thomas Campbell was a Scottish poet. He was born in Glasgow. His father was the last laird of Kiernan in Argyll. So he's a descendant of Scottish nobles. His family made a lot of money with tobacco from the Americas, and the American Revolutionary War almost bankrupted the family. So what's this poem about? This poem is about love. It's a very nicely written poem. It flows very nicely. It's a poem that says you can't tie down love. You can't chain up love. Love is something that is always moving, always growing. And if you want love to last, it's something that needs to grow and to change with the people that change. As people, we are all changing. We are always changing, and as a result of that, to keep love alive, love needs to be something that is always growing, always moving as well. So how delicious is the winning of a kiss at love's beginning? So how wonderful is a kiss at the beginning of love, when you give your love the first kiss. The first kiss is something that's absolutely delicious. When two mutual hearts are sighing, for the knot there's no untying. And there are two hearts, the two lovers, and their hearts are sighing, for permanent love, for a knot which cannot be untied. Yet remember, midst our wooing, love has bliss, but love has ruing. So, but remember, while you are courting your love, while you are in love, there's a blissful, wonderful part of love. But there is ruing, there is sadness. To rue something is to be sad about it, from the plant rue, which is very bitter. So love has its beautiful part, but love has its bitter part. So be careful. Other smiles may make you fickle. So maybe somebody else smiles at you, another girl smiles at you, another man smiles at her, and the lover goes with a new person. Tears for other charms may trickle. So maybe there are tears for other things that charm your lover that you don't like. Love he comes and love he tarries, just as fate or fancy carries. So love is something that goes, and that comes, and it's something that, and love stays, or it can stay, but this is like fate. It's something that comes, and if you want it, if this is something like fate, that something is fated, and this is to do with how you react to the love. Longest stays when sorest, chidden. So chidden comes from to chide, to tell off, to rebuke. So love, when it's difficult to get together, when it's difficult for the two lovers to meet, that's when it stays the longest. Laughs and flies when pressed and bidden. But love, when it's something that's pressed, it's something that's forced, it's something that's made to happen, love laughs and flies away. So love is something that it is fickle. Yes, it can stay forever, or it can disappear, and it stays longest when there are most problems to get together. But when you force love, then that's when love flies out the door. Bind the sea to slumber stilly. Can you bind the sea? Can you tie the sea? Can you say that the sea must always be calm? That's not ridiculous. To slumber, to sleep. Bind its odour to the lily, or saying that the smell of the lily must not come out, it must stay in the lily. That's not reasonable. Bind the aspen ne'er to quiver. Okay, an aspen, I think this is a poplar, it's a very tall tree, and you're saying that this very tall tree mustn't shake at all, it must stay exactly still. Then bind love to last forever. And if you bind love, if you tie love so that it's going to last forever, that's as ridiculous as making the sea still, as telling the lily not to give up its smell, or telling the aspen not to shake. Love's a fire that needs renewal, of fresh beauty for its fuel. So love is a fire, it needs to have more things to burn. You've got to have beauty to make love continue. Love's wing moults when caged and captured. So now he's making a metaphor of love as a bird in a cage, and to molt is when the feathers fall off. So the wings of love fall off when love is in a cage, when love is captured. Only free he soars enraptured. Only when love is free will it fly, and will it continue to be happy. Can you keep the bee from ranging? Can you stop a bee from going from flower to flower, from place to place? Or the ring dove's neck from changing? A ring dove is a dove with a ring round its neck, and this ring changes over time. No, you can't. Nor fettered love from dying. In the knot there's no untying. And if love is chained, if love is forced, if love is caged, then it will die. And love is something that, love is this idea that this thing that can live forever, or we have this idea that love is a knot that lives forever, but it depends how we treat it. So, Freedom and Love by Campbell.